I left my home in Bend, Oregon with used gear and $400 in my pocket and a dream. The route? The American Perimeter Trail.
With a film crew following his finish, Rue McKenrick returned to Bend on October 8th. After more than 2 years scouting a 14,000-mile trail he wants to establish, he hiked the entire thing. McKenrick is a Triple Crown hiker, having hiked the entire Appalachian Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, and Continental Divide Trail.
And now you can add 14,000 miles scouting the American Perimeter Trail onto your resume as well, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to build a resume, but I'm certainly building experience.
I talked to McKenrick not long after his return home about the experience of circumnavigating the United States on foot, sometimes on existing trails, but often not.
So I was on trail, off trail, in the middle of nowhere, on roads, walking down a stream, walking up a stream, all over the place.
This was all in an effort to set the path for the American Perimeter Trail. Why? McKenrick says he's a conservationist first and a professional backpacker second. It's about connecting communities and caring for our environment.
When people are engaged and involved with wilderness areas or even wildland areas for recreation, they also tend to take care of it and to try to protect it. It brings value into their life. And so foremost, I'm a conservationist.
The American Perimeter Trail would create a huge conservation corridor through at least 25 states.
I mean, this will be one of the largest volunteer efforts on the planet ever.
Fortunately, he is not alone in the effort now. Since he hit the trail in July of 2019, he's been able to establish a nonprofit organization with a board of directors and people from around the country and the world becoming members to help.
I think if you have a dream and you take a large risk and you put your heart out there in a vulnerable position, that people will relate to that and they want to see you succeed.
That's exactly what McKenrick did for 14,000 miles through thick and thin.
Thank you, friend, man.
Yeah.
This is so great. This guy needed to chase his cows back in. It looks like we got them all back in. I'm just going to catch a ride with him.
He had some help and made connections along the way, but was alone most often. There were many roadblocks and restarts during a pandemic. His physical and mental health were challenged more than ever.
Continuing east, following the border into El Paso, walking across the 1,300 miles of Texas, coming into the bayou country of Louisiana and Mississippi.
And now back in Bend with the work ahead of making the American Perimeter Trail a reality. It will take years, maybe decades, to fully complete. McKenrick is all in.
This is my life's work. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on this planet, but as long as I'm here, I'm going to be plugging away at this.
Tim Gordon, KGW News.